Hi, I'm Mary Kopczynski, CEO of Regalytics. Welcome to this week's Regulatory Roundup. Since October 8th, there have been 216 regulatory updates having to do with financial services in the United States. The regulator of this week was the White House. The Trump administration put out 2 executive orders, one of which controls all executive agencies. Right now, all executive agencies have to put their rules through the Office of Management and Budget. Normally, the OMB is budget neutral when it reviews the different agencies' rules. Now the OMB will need to review the regulation for its impact to the budget, and if it goes over, an alternative proposal needs to be put through by the agency. The hot topic this week across many regulators was cryptocurrency and digital assets. The SEC shut down 2 offshore entities for an unregistered security offering to U.S. investors as well as overseas investors. These 2 entities had raised collectively $1.7 billion. Box Exchange put in a rule request change to the SEC so that they can now start listing securities tokens, which are essentially equity securities that meet their listing requirements, but maintain their records through some form of digital ledger technology. The state of Vermont was also involved in the cryptocurrency discussion as they shut down a company trust token for offering unregistered securities. There was also a number of reminders around cryptocurrency and digital assets. The IRS reminded people that they still had tax obligations for their digital assets, and the leaders of the CFTC, FinCEN, and the SEC, they reminded people that they still need to follow obligations around anti-money laundering and the Bank Secrecy Act. There was also chatter by Senator Sherrod Brown, ranking member of the U.S. Senate Committee on Banking, Housing, and Urban Affairs. He directed his comments towards Facebook's new coin offering called Libra. This week also had a number of final rules confirmed. The Fed, CFTC, OCC, SEC, and the FDIC issued their final rule around the Volcker Rule. The OCC finalized rules for national banks and federal savings associations. The IRS issued guidance on tax treatment for securities that are still referencing LIBOR. And in final state news, Wyoming finalized rules on their depository institutions. That's it for this week on Regalytics U.S. Alerts. Join us next week for all of the hottest rules that came out in the United States.